Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel, Selling with Corey, where we do these sit down chit chat videos. I let you know how my print on demand stores are doing. You give me advice on what I can do to make things better. And this week we are testing out me sitting at my desk and recording with this lovely camera and my lovely mic. And you let me know what you think. Let me know how this version is versus how I normally do it. I do realize after recording earlier this week that the lighting is not the best quality. That is something I do plan on working on. Obviously, I have some ideas going, but we're going to go ahead. We're going to see how this goes. Let me know what you think. Let me know if you like this way of recording or if you prefer the way I was doing it before. But let's go ahead and let's get into today's video, which is everybody's favorite update, merch by Amazon. So we've been doing merch by Amazon the same amount of time I've been doing Etsy for 9 months. April makes month 9. Holy cow, this is kind of crazy that I've been doing all of this for almost a year now. So the month of March pretty much went the same way every month has gone since like November. I have not made a sale on mine or my husband's merch by Amazon since October. Like, it's absolutely crazy at this point, the fact that I haven't made a sale. I feel like at some point I should have had some sort of dumb luck at least to make some sort of sale. Like, am I crazy? Am I missing something? Because I'm really starting to feel like I'm missing something. Because I do feel like at some point I should have had even some sort of dumb luck where I've come up with some sort of idea that's sold by now. But apparently not. It is very frustrating, obviously. I've made a couple of videos, especially in my weekly updates, about how frustrating it is to do merch by Amazon. I don't know if it's just severely saturated. I don't know if it's the fact that obviously I'm doing t-shirts and everybody is doing t-shirts. I mean, I'm uploading maybe 2 or 3 holiday designs, but everything else is evergreen. I can't figure out what I'm doing wrong at this point. I can't figure out what the problem is. Um, I just have no idea. No idea. All of my digital designs that are selling really, really well on Etsy right now, I am putting those on shirts for merch by Amazon because obviously people really like the designs. Because if they didn't like the designs, I wouldn't be selling the digital portion of the designs on Etsy. So I'm making sure that the digital designs I'm selling on Etsy, I'm putting on actual products and t-shirts with merch by Amazon. So I'm starting to wonder if it's the fact that they're on shirts. I mean, maybe I should start branching out and trying some of the other products because obviously they have pop sockets and they have bags and they have pillows and they have jackets and they have, which right now obviously jackets wouldn't be good, but they have phone cases. So I'm starting to wonder if maybe I need to branch out to the other stuff besides just t-shirts. Like maybe people who are buying these digital designs are putting them on something besides shirts. I'm kind of flabbergasted. I kind of don't know what to say. March is just as disappointing as every other month. And I didn't do very well with swapping out my designs because of everything that happened in March. So I'm still in the process of swapping out designs from February, which I know is really crazy to think about. And I don't know if it's because, like, my husband is tier 10. So it's a little bit easier to swap out his designs, especially since there's 2 of them that I'm not touching. Especially because one of them, I think we sold like 10 plus during like Halloween time. It was a Halloween design. And we sold like 10 plus during Halloween time. So I keep being told not to obviously replace that one because it should do really, really well this year when Halloween comes around. So I haven't been touching that. Like I've only been swapping out 8 of his designs. So I do feel like his designs are a lot easier to swap out than mine are. And that's only because like I'm tier 25. So I have a lot more designs to go through in order to swap out. So I'm still working on swapping out designs that are from February. And it's very time consuming and it's kind of exhausting at this point. And I don't know if it's exhausting because it's a lot of work, obviously, to do, because I've got to like get the design ready to be uploaded properly into the proper size. And we'll get to their new digital thing in a moment, but I've got to get everything set to the proper size. Then I've got to put it up. Then I've got to try to figure out keywords that are going to work. And I don't think they're working because clearly I'm not making any sales. So I don't think they're working out very well. And then I've got to obviously, try to it's just very time consuming. And if you do merch by Amazon, obviously you understand if you're constantly swapping out designs, it is very time consuming. If you're tier like 100 and you only have 50, you're not swapping out the way I am at this point because you're just kind of trying to get to that 80% of those 100 designs. Whereas me, I consistently have all 25 slots filled. I'm just trying to swap out designs at this point that aren't selling. And I'm starting to think instead of swapping out designs on my tier 25 every month, maybe swapping them out every other month, just because of how time consuming it is right now. I know when I was tier 10, everybody said if it didn't sell in 4 weeks, you swap it out. And I don't know if I'm just being lazy at this point in swapping them out, or if it's because I'm tier 25 and obviously I have a lot more designs that I have to go through to swap out. And it's just very time consuming and it's kind of frustrating. And I'm not gonna lie, if you watch my Etsy update, I have been kind of lazy with things recently because of how everything has literally been changing right now for me in my personal life. So something kind of had to go on a brief hold or had to be not fully step back, but just kind of slow the pace down. And unfortunately, my Etsy shop and my merch by Amazon is the one thing that I had to slow the pace on. I was still doing stuff with it, but not as hardcore as I was before the changes happened. Now that things are starting to become a little bit more routine and things are getting a little bit better when it comes to going through stuff, I should be doing a lot better at this point. So since I'm going to be doing a lot better at this point, I should hopefully be able to get back into my groove within the next week or so of getting online, swapping out designs, adding designs. But I do think I'm going to leave the designs. I'm still swapping out February and I'm going to continue to swap out February. But I do think for the month of April, once I have February's designs all swapped out, I'm going to leave it alone for a while. And I'm just going to kind of upload to either different countries, maybe try different products. Maybe I'll try uploading to their tote bags or their pillows and we'll see how that does for a little bit. Just kind of play around with things a little bit. I'm still in testing mode, which kind of feels super weird to be saying after 9 months that with merch by Amazon, I'm still in testing mode. Is that strange? Maybe it's just me. Let me know. Maybe it's just me. Maybe it's my designs. I mean, I found a niche that I'm really happy with that does really well on Etsy. So I've been obviously integrating that niche over into merch by Amazon, but it's not really doing anything for me. So that's why I'm starting to think maybe try different products. So that's pretty much my plan for April. I'm going to continue to swap out all the February designs, and then I'm not going to swap out any more until we're going into May. Then I might swap out more. Then I will swap out more. I'll start swapping out again in May. I am continuing to go ahead and swap out my husband's from February. He does have a few still from the end of February because, like I said, life has happened and I had to kind of slow down on how I was doing things. So I think he has about 3 or 4 that's still from February, but I can do 2 designs a day for him again. So it's in progress. But yeah, so that's kind of the plan at this point is I think I'm going to go ahead, continue to swap out February, and then I'm going to leave them what I have from March and what I swap out this month. I'm just going to kind of leave them alone. And I'm going to maybe try out different products, try out the tote bags, try out the pillows. Maybe I'll do a pop socket or 2 for my designs that I have. Which brings me to the whole new design that they have, which is a great tool, by the way. The downfall is you still have to have it on that 4,500 by 5,400. Is it 45 by 50? Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's 45 by 54. So you still have to resize your products unless you pre-size them in Canva, which I have not been doing. So unless you pre-size them in Canva, you still have to go through and size them 45 by 54 in order to quote unquote resize them for the other products. So yeah, kind of working on that a little bit, which that's a little annoying. I kind of thought that was the whole point of them putting that design up, so that you didn't have to have them in the 45 by 54. Maybe I was wrong. Maybe I misunderstood. But the nice thing is, at least I don't have to upload a new design for every size, for every product I want to try. I did notice that you do it the one time in the 45 by 54, and you can upload it to any of their products at that point. So that should hopefully help with everything. Yeah, I feel like this was kind of like a rant slash update slash what I'm going to do for April video. But I hope you enjoyed it. I know it's kind of long. I know it's kind of ranty. I know it's kind of, long-winded. I apologize. Let me know how the mic's doing. I know I kept like leaning into it, but let me know how the mic's doing. Let me know how you like the video quality. Like I said, I do realize the light quality is a little bit bad. We're going to work on that, but let me know how everything else was in the meantime, and maybe we'll continue to record this way if you think the video is better. If you think the sound is better, we'll see how it goes. Let me know in the comments down below. Hit that subscribe button, like the video. Obviously, leave me a comment. Give me any advice on what I can do to make things better, what your recommendations might be, because like I said, I do believe I finally found a niche that I really enjoy, that I really like, and that I'm working on. But let me know your thoughts. I always appreciate those, and I always respond as long as YouTube allows me to. So I hope you all have a wonderful day, and I'll see you all next time. Bye.